I got too excited and I cut my hair. It's kind of botched, but it's fine. Eyebrows can do a lot for the face. Thick, thin, bleached, shaved off, shaved ends, slits. If I did a face mask now, that's not going to change the trajectory of my life forever. And also, I don't know, I just love talking to myself, so why not write a letter? Like, okay. And it looks cute. It's got stickers on it. New Year, New Me is all about the mental. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes you do just gotta dye your hair. That's okay. Hey, welcome back. It's another video. This video is gonna be a little bit different. What does everyone always say? New year, new me. Yeah, okay. I usually dye my hair. And this year, I kind of wanted to try something new. And so I thought, why don't I do one video where I show you a handful of ways that you can feel new and update your look for the new year. Now, the key thing here before we get into it, New Year, New Me is like a fun little gimmick and everything, but realistically, you don't need to be constantly reinventing yourself. I know that sounds rich coming from me. It sounds cringe, but I've been there where you're like, in the new year, I'm just gonna become a different person. It doesn't last, okay? So instead, I like to come up with new ways that are gonna make... I don't know how to articulate what I'm trying to say, but do you know what I'm saying? We're trying to be healthy about it, okay? We should just get into it, and it will make sense as we go down the list. Number one easiest way is, boom, get a haircut, okay? Try something new, cut yourself bangs. If you have really long hair, cut it all off. A fun little haircut might be just all the change that you need to feel new, and hair grows back. I usually cut my hair myself. This is actually post-haircut, sorry. I got too excited, and I cut my hair. So here's the footage of me cutting my hair. It's really funny. I'm just gonna talk over it while you're saying this. I cut like the layers. It's kind of botched, but it's fine. When it's curly like this, curly. When it's wavy, when it's messy, when it's a mess, you can't tell, so who cares? So that perfectly leads us on to idea number 2. Or step number 2, hair dye. If you've dyed your hair yourself before, go ahead and do that stuff again, because you know the drill, you know what it's like. If you're bleaching your hair at home, be extra careful, okay? I'm not taking responsibility. If you can and have the means to, get it done by a professional, because listen, we all go through that phase where we dye our hair. We're like, I'm gonna do it myself because that's part of the process and I'm so cool and yeah. And then there comes a time where you realize that sometimes a professional is better because they know what they're doing. If I was to just slap a color on this, I would do it myself because whatever. Just the idea I have in my head, I know I will mess up, so I'm going to get it done professionally. Number 3, eyebrows can do a lot for the face. Thick, thin, bleached, shaved off, shaved ends, slits. There is much to do. I'm still not 100% certain on what I'm gonna do, other than just like shaping them a bit, making them a little bit more tidier, nicer. I'm gonna add an eyebrow slit or 2, and I feel like with the new hair it'll be fun. And on top of that, I'm gonna dye my eyebrows. I did this a lot when I was at school because I'd have to wake up so early for the bus. I would just routinely dye my eyebrows so I wouldn't have to do them. I use this. Yeah, and it lasts like forever. I think the stuff I'm using is actually expired, so like don't do that. You put it on, the longer you leave it on, you know? I like to kind of wipe off the front bits so it's not so harsh. Okay, and now here's a side by side. Did I even do anything? You probably can't tell because I'm wearing makeup. The next one, I would include stuff like skincare and like doing this and like whatever. But realistically, every time I do that, 1, I don't stick to it. And 2, if I did a face mask now, that's not going to change the trajectory of my life forever. You have to do them consistently. That's like the main thing. So instead, this step is trying out new products. Tweaking your makeup routine, if you wear makeup, can like suddenly change your whole look. And people will be like, oh my God, you look so different. And it's like, you've just started wearing mascara. Do you see what I'm saying? And even if other people don't notice, if you notice a difference, it's like a fun little, oh, I think I look different today. Oh, you know, you get used to the way that you look, and sometimes changing the tiniest thing will be what shifts you over into the, hell yeah, I got my mojo back. You know what I'm saying? In the Boxing Day sales, which actually, I found out Americans don't have Boxing Day. What is the point of you all? I'm kidding. It was in like a set thing. I got some bronzer, I got a lip tint, and a new mascara. The specific products don't matter. It's from Benefit. But the point is, I don't wear bronzer. I might start wearing bronzer properly. I wanted to try a new lip product. Try that. Trying a new mascara, cool. But for me, the thing that majorly changed my makeup routine is using a pot concealer instead of a wand. I've noticed I'm wearing less, but it's still covering the spots that I want, so it's better for my skin. And also, this is just a me thing, it feels more masculine. It's a pot instead of a wand. Whatever works, you know? But yeah, if you've been really hating like cakey makeup, or like you just feel like concealer never works for you, you should try a pot concealer. Okay, the next tip before you all sigh and groan is to tidy your room. tidy your room. When I'm in this state of like, I just need to redo something, I want to dye my hair, I want to bleach my eyebrows, I want to try new clothes, just something, I'm like, I need to do something different. You know, sometimes I actually just need to tidy my room, and then I'm like, oh, that's what it was the whole time. It's because I've been stressed, and then I look out to a messy room and it's like, it makes it worse. Maybe you just need to tidy your room. The final fun thing that you can do for the new year is one of my favorites. I love doing this, okay? Vision boards, goals, resolutions, bingos, and letters. Trust me. Let me explain. The first one's pretty self-explanatory if you've never done this before. You basically make a collage of all of the things that can visually represent your goals for the year, what you want to accomplish, and it's pinned to the wall by my bed so I can see it. Number 2, goals and resolutions. Similar to the vision board, it's just like a list of stuff. So on one side I write a list of goals, and then on the other side I write stuff that's going to help me achieve those goals. For example, oh my god, it's literally here. Why am I like stuttering? And it looks cute. It's got stickers on it. The top one is I want to drum more regularly. I kind of already do this, but that's on the goals side. And then the how to achieve, it says buy a new drum stool. The main reason why I don't drum as much as I used to is because my stool is like whack and I feel like I'm going to fall off. But it helps you break it down a little bit more and helps it feel more like things that you're actually going to do and less like a bucket list. And you have a whole year to do it. Other thing on the list that I said at the beginning of this step, letters. Okay, love. I've done this ever since I was like 14. To future me, I write letters to my future self, okay? Because nothing is going to make you more proud of yourself than reading the words of your past self. I genuinely believe that. Anytime that you feel like you haven't achieved enough, think of your younger self. They would probably be so gassed as to where you are right now. So looking at yourself through the eyes of your younger self, that helps me personally. At the beginning of the year, I was kind of getting really stressed, thinking, how the hell am I going to top last year? How am I going to wow everyone when I've already done all the things that I've set out to do? You know, it was this whole thing. And then I found a letter from when I was younger, and it had all of the journal entries from the previous years. I begged myself to make music, and last year I finally did. So seeing that on paper, I was actually like, oh, I'm actually being dramatic. I'm actually fine. Like, past me would be proud. So, maybe I can. You know? And also, I don't know. I just love talking to myself. So, why not write a letter? Like, okay. But yeah, I really like how this video has a mix of, like, kind of materialistic stuff and sentimental things. I feel like that's the perfect balance. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, New Year, New Me, it's all about the mental. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes you do just gotta dye your hair. That's okay. Cut to future Smidge to do the outro. If I look exactly the same, it's gonna be really awkward. But yeah. Okay, that is it. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a like. Check out my merch. It's really cool. It's really cute. It's out right now. You can get it. Check out my best of 2024 video because it's got all of my best bits in one video. And if you're curious, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday over on Twitch. And I'll see you next Friday. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. New hair Smidge says bye. Bye.